Children, I am PC Karn. You must be knowing me. I have been teaching the various classes and I have been asked to prepare video lesson for standard 9. In this context, I have given so many video lessons. The current video lesson which I uploaded on YouTube channel was from biology second chapter, that is tissue. We had discussed many things about tissue. Then we started discussing this plant tissue. I have told you people that plant tissue is of two types, meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. I have given the video lesson on meristematic tissue. Then we switched over to the permanent tissue. This permanent tissue is of three different types: simple permanent tissue, complex permanent tissue and special tissue. This simple permanent tissue is of three different types: parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. I have uploaded the video lesson of this simple permanent tissue. Today we shall be discussing about the complex permanent tissue. Why the tissue is called complex? This tissue is called the complex tissue because it contains various types of cells, though perform the similar function, but contains various types of cells. This complex permanent tissue is of two different types. The first is called the xylem and the second one is called the phloem. Xylem and second phloem. Xylem tissue is made up of four different types of cells, also called elements. Xylem elements. The first one is tracheids. Tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem sclerenchyma. This xylem tissue is made up of four different types of cells or elements called tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem sclerenchyma. Similarly, this phloem tissue is also made up of four different types of cells. These cells are sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma and phloem sclerenchyma. Xylem tissue is made up of four different types of cells or elements. These are tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, xylem sclerenchyma. This phloem tissue is also made up of four different types of cells: sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma and phloem sclerenchyma. Now, these tracheids are tubular cells, means tube-like. Vessels, they are also tube-like, but this tube is long. Xylem parenchyma is the living cell present in xylem. Only living cell. This is dead, this is dead, this is dead. These three are dead cells. And xylem parenchyma is the only living cell. So this one is dead, this one is dead, this one is also dead, and this is living. Xylem contains 4 different types of elements. These 4 different types of elements are tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, and xylem sclerenchyma. Out of 4, 3 are dead, only 1 is living, and that living cell is xylem parenchyma. Now, what is the function of this xylem? You must be knowing that xylem, it transports water. The transportation of water inside the plant body takes place with the help of this xylem tissue. The xylem tissue helps in the transportation of water. Now, this phloem tissue, which contains these 4 different types of cells, seed tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma, phloem sclerenchyma, it helps in the translocation. You must remember the word. Here we use the word transport. Here we use the word translocation. So phloem translocates food. Xylem transports water. Phloem translocates food. This xylem, there are certain differences between xylem and phloem. Xylem transports water, phloem transports food, translocates food. Xylem transports water in upward direction, phloem translocates food in upward as well as downward direction, both the directions. Now see, out of the 4 cells present in xylem, 3 are dead, only 1 is living. Out of the 4 cells over here, 3 are living, only 1 is dead. This is a living cell, living cell. This is also living cell. This is also living cell. Only this one is the dead cell. So these two are the differences between xylem and phloem. Now, what are the functions? Main function I have already told you people, but other functions. So far as the other functions are concerned, xylem helps to give mechanical support. You must write the functions. Functions. Xylem helps to give mechanical support to the plant. If no mechanical support is given, then this plant may fall down, parts may break, but this helps in the giving of mechanical support to the plant. So far as this conduction of water is concerned, xylem transports water. It is also a source of wood. So we have 3 different functions of this xylem. One, transport of water. Second, to give mechanical support to the plant. Third, to give wood. This is wood. Xylem sclerenchyma is also a source of fiber. It gives fiber for commercial production, etc. Now this phloem contains 4 different types of cells: seed tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma, phloem sclerenchyma. Seed tubes contain seed cells. These seed cells are covered with a plate called seed plate. This seed plate is perforated. Perforated means certain holes are over there, and then come on companion cells. They are also helping. They contain nucleus. Sieve tubes do not contain nucleus because nucleus gets degenerated. Phloem parenchyma is also a living cell. Phloem sclerenchyma is a dead cell. It is also a source of fiber. So these all are the functions between xylem and phloem. Now you must remember one thing, that you may be asked in the examination to write down the differences between xylem and phloem. Now come on to a special permanent tissue. A special permanent tissue. This special permanent tissue, as the name, performs some special functions. A special permanent tissue performs some special functions. What the special function? Maybe protective tissue. This protective tissue protects the plants from outside. You might have seen the stems, leaves, etc. That outer surface is called the protective tissue, also called dermal tissue, helps to protect the inner part of the plants. Now the second one is glandular tissue. Glandular tissue, certainly proper glands are not there inside the plants, but they act as glands for releasing certain substances. These substances may be gum, resin, latex. In fact, latex is released from lenticephorous tissue. So that lenticephorous tissue is also a glandular tissue. So glandular tissue, special permanent tissue, performs some special function, and this special permanent tissue may be protective tissue, may be glandular tissue. Protective tissue protects the plants, and glandular tissue releases certain chemicals, etc., like gums, resins, latex, and these are used by us for variety of ways.